Hello, this is Tina, and guess who's back? Jeremy.
Hi.
Thanks for coming
Oh,
back.
thank you for having me. This is fun.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun doing these videos on cult leaders, serial killers, Brittany, the president, and we thought, let's just jump in, do a quick video on the energy that's present, right? Let's just give some
Yeah.
people some insights because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of times when it's like I'm having a rough day or a rough week and I hear an insight from somebody, I'm like, oh, so it's not me. It's not something I need to go fix. It might just be the energy of the universe. Like
Yeah.
when, a couple weeks ago, we had solar flares that were penetrating our own atmosphere. Even NASA was talking about it.
Yeah.
I could feel that. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, could I feel that? And we don't realize how sensitive we are. So what we're going to share with you today is we want to talk about the energy of the zodiac animal, the Chinese zodiac animal that's present right now, that
Mhm.
just moved in, what, yesterday?
Yeah. I think so.
Friday. And some flying star information, some areas of our homes to watch out for. So let's start with the animal and the element that are really predominant because we haven't seen this in 12 months.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah. Yeah. So we're in the energy of the yang fire monkey.
Ooh,
I mean, put those two together. When you're talking yang fire, the difference between yang fire and yin fire is like a match. You can blow it out.
hmm,
Or it's like a light. You can turn it off like a light switch.
yeah,
Young fire is like the sun. From sunup to sundown, it's going to be what it's going to be, and there's no getting away from it.
yeah. You can't
And
control
that's what
that
we're,
big yang energy. It's going to
no,
control you. So you have to make some adjustments
yep.
this month.
Yeah, and as you make some adjustments, you can, rather than trying to control the young fire, you can learn how to work with it so that it can work with you in your own life and in
Hmm.
your own chart.
Yeah. And fire is about transformation. It's the alchemist, right? It wants to transform things and change things.
Yeah.
It's the end of something. And interesting enough, it's the monkey month, which is a metal energy, which is actually autumn in Chinese in their season. So this is autumn time in China. And so it's the end of a cycle. And so we're really bringing an end to a lot of things this month with that monkey energy, which represents, because his master element is metal, and then the yang fire, which is the end of a cycle. So lots of change. And on top of that, fire and monkey are both highly unpredictable. What's your experience with that energy, Jeremy?
Well, I mean, all we have to do is look outside. I mean,
Mm,
there's wildfires all over the world. Turkey, the whole country of Turkey is on fire right now.
mhm.
Just 2 days ago on Friday morning, there was a huge explosion in the middle of the Caspian Sea. An explosion
Yeah,
in the middle of the sea. Like,
right.
how does that happen? Volcanic energy is coming to the surface. We've
Hmm.
got wildfires all over the country of the United States. And when you look outside, the air, especially here in Utah, the air is
Hmm.
orange. I mean,
Yeah.
you can smell it. You can smell the ozone. You can smell all of it. And it's all unpredictable. We don't know where it's going to burn next.
Yeah. The last time that was significant to me that we had young fire monkey energy was 2016 when we
Oh,
had the Clinton Trump presidential race.
right.
That was the most unpredictable year. People couldn't predict polls, they couldn't predict the outcome. Trump didn't even think he was going to win.
We couldn't even predict what they were going to say next during the debates.
Yeah.
Like,
People were like, not my circus, not my monkeys energy, and
uh,
this is where we're at, all culminated not in a big long year that we get to stretch it out and really figure it out. This is a month. This is August 6th to September 6th that
yeah,
this energy is present. And so if you know that things are predictable or unpredictable, expect the unexpected. Have a backup plan. Don't freak out and get frustrated if things don't go your way. There's a reason. You have to trust it. There's a reason we're in this cycle and that it's been a while since it's been here. In fact, it's been 60 years since we've had a young fire monkey month. Is that right? 60 months. 60 months, I think, since we've had a
Oh,
young fire monkey month. So it's been a while since this energy has been here like this in August for us. So we need to pay attention.
yeah, it's intense energy.
Mhm.
The other thing about monkeys is just talking about the unpredictability. They're also the entertainer. So the monkey is one of the things that you can do to get through this month is find the humor in everything, especially in the things that you shouldn't be laughing at. Those are the things that to laugh at.
Mhm.
Those are the things that we need that humor right now because it's so intense.
That's such good advice, Jeremy. Really, it's like not laugh at somebody just to piss them off and fuel the flames and make it worse than it already is, but to find humor or to see it from a different perspective. To go, oh my God, this is just crazy. This is nonsensical. This is hilarious that this is what people are doing right now.
Yeah.
You know, with kind of almost coming from a place of wisdom. You know, it's kind of like the shaman or the monk that's, you know, speaking to the student and just kind of laughing at something that they're freaking out over.
Yeah.
You know, bring that levity or make somebody else's day
Yeah.
by cracking a joke or watching comedy shows instead of some of these really dark, you know, serious shows that are available on your streaming
Yeah.
platform.
Well, the Dalai Lama is always cracking jokes.
Yeah,
Anytime things get too serious, he cracks a joke.
it's true. It's so
So
true.
that's something to really remember this month. That is going to be really important because it's just going to get more and more and more intense until the energy shifts
Hmm.
into the yin fire rooster.
Yeah. Because that's the thing with the monkey. He doesn't care, really, you know, and he's
Oh,
here to kind of stir things up. And
yeah.
it's like, God, are you going to get freaked out over this? Then you got some work to do,
Yeah.
you know?
So I'm going to pull a card that's going
Oh,
to kind of
wonderful.
help us through August, this August intense energy.
Wonderful. That's a great idea. Yeah. I know people are already feeling it. Oh, no, please share.
Okay. Uh, you can't make this shit up. It says time for a nap.
Ah, thank you.
So when you see this beautiful image, and again, if you're into numerology, it's the number 24. What does the number 24 mean? Or when you add it up to a six, what does that mean, Tina?
Well, six is about power and authority, and it's the
Mm.
most spiritual number.
I love the image because there's this little fox who is just taking a little nap on the moon. And
Mm,
so what that tells me and how I would read this card is it is intense right now. So use the yang fire energy where it can be needed, where the forward movement can happen. But then after you use that energy, take a rest your body,
mhm.
stay out of the smoke that you see outside. Don't be getting into conflicts with people. Take this time and use it for something more powerful to really regenerate your body.
Yeah. I mean, I think of, I'm getting pictures of the news and you see these, you know, first responders, these people who are responding to these fires that are just so, they're just explosive. They're destroying huge communities. And fire doesn't take a break. It's constantly looking for something to fuel it, something to burn, something to use and to give me fuel so that I can speak it. Withdraw. You know, it might just be going someplace where it's dark, someplace where it's cooler, maybe hang out in the basement and take a nap. Really withdraw and quiet your breath down so that you're not fanning and fueling the energy that's already out there. I have seen more people in the last week on Facebook say, I'm taking a break. You're not going to see me on Facebook. That kind of thing. Yes, take a nap from Facebook, take a nap from people you normally hang out with that, you know, or even go to lunch with during work break.
Yeah.
If that's, if they're just explosive conversations, retreat from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not helping. It's just not.
Well, as I was pulling cards, two flew out. So
Oh,
here's the
good.
second card, peace.
Peace. Hmm.
So take the peaceful approach. If there is a confrontation that is in your life, take this month to really, really be insightful. Take a moment to really go within to see your part in the situation. And rather than having a confrontation, having it out with someone, take the more peaceful approach. And if that means that you're not going to have the conversation and wait until later, that's what it means. When you put these two cards together, I mean, the numerology is 23 and 24, 5 and 6. 5 represents change. Is that correct?
Yep. Yep.
And then
Change
6
and communication.
represents, yeah,
Yeah. This is such a good segue into the flying star that's
yeah.
flown into. Actually, there's two troubling stars in the southwest sector of our homes and businesses. This is where the monkey lives. The star that's there all year long is the conflict star. It's arguing, bickering, and fighting. So that monkey energy, especially if you have a monkey in your chart, it's already there. He's already stirring stuff up. This fire, because when you bring yang fire and yang metal together, it's hot and volatile. Nobody wants to get near it.
No.
So we've got that conflicting energy that's sitting there all year long until February 4th, I believe, of next year. And then what's the star that's flown in there this year or this month?
The number 5, which is again this peace card,
Mm-hmm.
number 23 adds
Yep.
to number 5. It's instability, it's change. It's
Yeah.
that represents our relationships are shifting. They're in flux. They're not feeling stable right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. And
taking a
that's
peaceful approach is going to be the best thing we can do for our relationships this year.
absolutely. And
Well, I
because,
mean, this month.
yeah, in the Southwest, I didn't tell everyone that the Southwest represents, if you don't know, your marriage corner, your intimacy, your business partnerships, and even your self love, your relationship with yourself, and the mother energy. So if you don't have a nice relationship with your mother, stay away from your mom, right? Don't start stuff up with your mom this month. With partnerships, don't go into that room in the Southwest. If this is your kitchen and this is where you typically hang out and visit, I would pick a different area of the house because the instability creates uncertainty, it creates confusion, it creates fear. And then you add that to the conflict star that's been sitting there already that just wants to, you could say anything and it's going to cause a fight. So this is an area of our homes that I think is well worth. I wish we could all have that card piece, right, to blow up, stick on the wall in that sector, on the door going into that wall, that room that says, "Take a breath. Maybe you should go take a nap. Enter with peace."
I love that idea. I love
Yeah,
that idea.
that's a serious sector this month. And my notes on this month say, "Shh."
Yeah.
Keep it
Yeah.
quiet, lower your voice. In fact, the southwest corner in my home is my daughter's bedroom. She doesn't live here anymore, and the door is closed, right?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's just quiet. The drapes are pulled. I'm not letting any sunlight come in that south window, keeping it quiet. Is there another area of the home you want to address before? I know we want to start keeping these shorter, but
Um,
do you want to share a good star that's flown in this month or a good combination
um, let's see. Maybe
or not?
maybe the Northwest? Or no, that's another. Let's see.
We could give some energy to the rat. The rat's been struggling a bit the
Oh,
last
that's
couple
right.
years. Last year it was the year of the rat. We know that rats bring disease. In fact, it was a rat year when we had the bubonic plague,
Mhm.
whatever year that was. I can't remember what it was. And then, of course, COVID. And then this year, if you have a rat in your chart or you sleep in the north or spend time in the north sector or even your front door faces north, or is in the north, you have the illness star. So rat's having a tough couple years. However, this month, there's some good inspiring, like a burst of inspiration energy that's coming to the rat, where he feels like it's not safe to come out. It's not safe to make a decision. Holy crap. So this is a good month to be a little bit more social, but connect with people that you trust. Connect with people that you like spending time with. Don't just go out just to go out, but go out as long as it feels safe, and continue to keep a healthy mindset. Make healthy choices if you do go out. What about you? You have a rat in your chart. What
I
is...
know, I was just going to say my rat sits in the emotions pillar. So the last couple of years have been extremely emotional. And just the last couple of days, I've been feeling like I can stick my nose out and kind of see what's going on outside.
Mm,
Um, because it must be that star that's flying in to kind of really, really start my engine again, to kind of, I've been getting new ideas, new
mm,
business ideas, new energy kind of pushing me forward. Have to still remember that the illness star is there for the rest of
mhm.
the year, but having that 4 star is really helpful, especially for my emotional well-being.
Yeah, and that 4 star, I did forget to mention what that is. It's a creative star. It's about relationships. It's kind of a romance star. It's about getting the word out there, sharing, what's important to you, literacy, literary, and really just that inspiration. Rats are social creatures. They're not meant to be tucked inside. They're meant to be out there sharing their empathy and their wisdom and their knowledge. So I'm glad that you're feeling like you want to get out there because we need you.
Thank you.
Mhm. Okay, do
Yeah,
we want to just like this is good and end
I
it,
think this is
or...
good. I just want to put these up one more time. If this month is getting too intense,
Hmm.
take a nap, take a time out, give yourself a time out, give yourself a chance to kind of retreat.
Yeah,
Um, and then the peace card. Take a
yeah.
peaceful approach, especially in relationships this month. If things are inflamed, take a peaceful approach. Try
Hmm.
not to argue it, because the minute that you start that fire, it's yang fire and it's unpredictable. You don't
Hmm.
know which way it's going to go.
Yeah, great advice. Great advice. So if you want more insights, there's going to be links to below how you can reach out to Jeremy and I if you want to know more about the stars or more about your chart. We both do Chinese astrology readings. We'd be happy to help you out, send you proper links to book a reading. There's just so much out there. Look at other videos that we've posted. We're just so grateful that we, you know, have these insights. I know it's something that I reflect on all the time, every day. It's just
Yeah.
not now and then, it's an ongoing thing. And we're just so grateful that we have this platform that we can share it with you.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think. And we will, if we don't see you before September, we will pop in September and we'll do another short video on what the energy is coming in with that yin fire rooster. Yeah?
Sounds great.
Okay. Thanks, my friend.
Everybody take care.
Indeed. Take care.